everybody, it's Howard and welcome back to the HR Show Experience. We are about to talk about the 2010 Grammy Awards. But before we get into this video, I really have to make sure I say Happy Valentine's Day to each and every person, okay? And I also have to send out a very special Happy Valentine's Day to Michelle. I woke up this morning, gave Anthony her Valentine's Day present, and then she told me that she was going to get them to deliver me the edible arrangement. But because, I think it was just they had been overbooked or something that they couldn't deliver or whatever the case might be. And so she told me, but I could still get it. I just had to go over there and buy it. I said, cool. I was like, yay, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Because I've always, I've been eating it and it's delicious. I've always wanted the edible arrangement. And so when I get in there, Miss Honey was like, you're on my YouTube. And mind you, at the time, I'm like, what in the hell is this girl talking about? What YouTube? What is she talking about? You're on the HR Show Experience. I said, oh, I guess I am. Hi. I hope, and Michelle, it was so nice to meet you, and I really hope that, you got yourself a little giggle and a giggle when you met me, because I had a giggle and a giggle when I met you, and girl, thank you so much for sorting me out. Let me put my order in and things of that nature. Thank you. But let's get into, today's Grammys. But also, let me just make sure I let you guys know that Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope that you are with the ones you love and the ones that are getting on your nerves. I hope you drop them like a hot sack of potatoes. The show opens up with the tribute for Aretha Franklin, and we have Christina Aguilera, we have Yolanda Adams, Jennifer Hudson, Martina McBride, and Florence Welch, or Welsh. Sort me out. That is how you put on a tribute, okay? I didn't know all those ladies had big voices like that. Like, we already knew that, like, Jennifer Hudson and Christina Aguilera, and I've heard, I don't really listen to a lot of Yolanda Adams, but I know that she has a voice, that's been tucked away for a rainy day. But the other ladies, I was like, wow, them girls sang their butts off. I mean, they really put on a show for, Aretha Franklin. And that is what you're supposed to do. And Aretha Franklin looked amazing when she came out on the screen, saying that she was going to be there next year. And I hope you are there next year. And I hope you perform a little bit of a medley. You gotta think about what you're trying to do to me. Hey, I've been thinking about it. Hey, I'm sorry. But also, let's just address this, okay? Christina Aguilera was the first one out there to sing, right? She was the first one to sing. And Christina Aguilera, you sang that song. Ain't No Way is one of my favorite Aretha Franklin songs that I also love it when Whitney Houston sings, okay? And you sang that song and you gave that song just as much justice, in my opinion, as Whitney Houston did when she did her rendition with, because she's done it multiple times. Either way, Christina Aguilera, you sang that song, girl. But I want to also point out, before I move any bit further, did y'all see that Christina had a bit of a tumble? A bit of a tumble and a fall. I said, oh no, something had to go wrong today. Because, like I said in the other video, we're gonna address this whole national anthem thing. You know what, to be honest, I really don't care that she messed up the national anthem, okay? I don't, well, I mean, I understand the whole patriotic situation of it all, but come on, people. How many people have messed up the national anthem and messed it up much worse than that? I mean, I've seen people, oh, say, can you see by the groceries we buy what so proudly we hail at the markets we're shopping? Okay, look. People mess up the national anthem all the time, and it just so happens that she had to be on the Super Bowl, which had to be a bit of a big deal. But listen, she was probably nervous, and Christina Aguilera has gone through so much extra. Do we really need to go down this road again? I mean, come on, people, let's just move on. And I'm happy we moved on, which is another reason why it took me so long to talk about it, because people were just giving it too much. People were just giving it too much. And I knew that Christina Aguilera was going to come back for a vengeance on this Grammy thing to sing for our Aretha Franklin. And what did she do? She sang. Not only did she sing, she set it on fire and let it be done what it's going to be done. Okay? Jennifer Hudson, I'm not taking nothing away from you, honey, but I had to make sure I gave it up for my Christina. Because Jennifer Hudson, honey, you always perform. And you were giving me something visually, girl. You were giving me Beyonce, okay? Did you not see your body, girl, and all of this? And then you're giving me hair, and you're just singing, girl. You look amazing. Amazing. You look better than you did on your first CD. And not to say that I had anything problem with you when you were being a bit plus size, girl. I love me some hidden thickness. I love it, some hidden thickness. But I will say, girl, you look drop dead gorgeous, honey. You're 10s across the board. You look like you're too hot to try, okay? You are too hot to try. Best pop duo or group is, what is it? Hey Soul Sister Live by Train. Congratulations. Then we have Lady Gaga. Right? Yes. Lady Gaga comes on stage to sing Born This Way. Let's just also discuss this, okay? Lady Gaga comes into the Grammy Awards in an egg. In an egg, people. I don't really think she was in that egg, but it was an egg. And then the next thing we know, we see her on the stage. She's coming out in this egg, and then she just hatches right on the stage. How amazing. Girl, you hatched, honey. I love it. So she comes up there. I was born this way. I was born this way. I'm gonna rock you, baby. I love that song. Let me also say something else, because I saw a comment that was left on my other video. Howard likes everything. No, listen. Howard does not like everything, okay? Because when I read these lyrics, I thought that the song was a hot mess. When I heard it on the radio at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, what in the world did I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to hear? But it wasn't until after I heard the song a few times that I was like, oh my gosh, I really love it. And now that I've seen her perform the song, which we're going to get into her performance in a minute, I love the song itself. I love how she sings the song. I love what the song means. I love the whole gist of it all. And I think this song is definitely going to be epic, because listen, I believe the children are the future is what Whitney told me, and I really think that. And Lady Gaga has a lot of little fans, and by her putting out a song like this, just think about it. Those younger children, she's letting them know, like, it does not matter who you love. It does not matter if you love the good Lord Jesus. It doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you're a cat, a dog, or a lizard fighting down under with some damn kangaroos, okay? It really does not make a difference. But what does make a difference is that you are tolerable, and that you understand, that you just love one another and just treat people as human people. It does not matter any of that extra stuff. And I think that's what this song is about. And if the fact she put this out is letting those little kids, the kids that are going to grow up to be the people that are running this country, just... I'm making a speech. But for those kids that are going to be running the country, they need to know this. This is what I'm talking about. When you have a voice, you need to say something. And by saying something, you never know who's listening, who's watching, what you're going to change. One person doing one thing could change the entire world, okay? And I mean, maybe know that people aren't thinking of this song as epic in the sense of maybe Thriller was epic, or I Will Always Love You was epic, or Single Ladies was epic. This song may not even ever get to number 1. 9 times out of 10 it will, but it may not. But it does. But for a song to be epic, it doesn't have to have, it doesn't have to sell 1 million different copies. It doesn't have to sell to get to number 1 or whatever the case might be. The message in a song could be epic in its own self, because everyone may love that song, and everyone may take that message and run with it. Walk with me. Now let's just get back to the Grammys, okay? Now, for her performance, I think her performance was a bit lukewarm. I think it was slightly a bit lackluster. Oh gosh, don't hate me. But I do, because if you compare this performance to every other Lady Gaga performance we've had, this is a bit, toned down. And I mean, not saying that Lady Gaga always has to come out there with each and everything, jumping and going which and wearing and all like that. No. But it just was. That's just the fact of the matter. There was nothing going on behind her. It was black. She was wearing, her whole ensemble. I love the look. I want to see more. I want to see where she's going to take it. This is just the beginning. So, I mean, she can't come out with everything right out the gate. I'm quite sure by the time it's time for Born This Way to come out, the CD itself, she's going to be setting it off somewhere. Everyone's going to be talking about her. There's going to be no type of anything, any type of situation. Everything is going to come to be. Right? Moving on. Then we have Bruno Mars, B.o.B, and Janelle Monáe. Listen, they put on a performance. And the more and more I'm listening to B.o.B is amazing, but I was about to say Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, the more I'm thinking, like, do I want to go buy his CD? Because I had never heard of him before Billionaire. Billionaire came out, and I didn't even know who Bruno Mars was. Then we had that Grenade. That song is my favorite song. One of my favorite songs that he does, okay? So it makes me want to join. So maybe I need to go buy this CD. And that Janelle Monáe, I have yet to get her CD. I have been trying to get that woman's CD for how long now? And I just know that once I get it, I'm going to be blown away. It's going to be amazing, okay? But they put on an amazing performance. But one thing I'm going to need to say is that whole black and white thing, when it went black and white in the television, we don't need to never do that again. I cannot stand it when people do that. I mean, I love black and white TV shows and movies and all like that, certain ones. But the Grammys needs to be in color. Okay, I'm just saying. Female country vocal was Miranda Lambert, I think. Congratulations. Then we have Justin Bieber, Jaden Smith, and Usher. Then it's Justin Bieber sitting on the little stage, right? Usher comes over, they have a little bit of a chit chat, and he's like, now it's your turn. Like, he passes off the hat, right? Usher shoots his little self on the way. Justin Bieber, baby, 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 oh! And then he goes on over there, and they start with the whole Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber, and they both set it off. They both put on a performance, and then he ushers on away, and then Usher hits the stage. Usher is a vintage performer. Usher fell off a bit, but Usher has climbed his way back to the top. And I'm really enjoying Usher right now. I really, really am. And I can't wait for his next CD, because I just hope that his next CD is just as good as everything else he's done, if not better. But then in the end of Usher's performance, they come on out, Justin Bieber comes on out there, and they're dancing together and all that. And it was just a lovely thing, boom, 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 cat. I love it. The best rock album was given to Muse. Then we have the best pop vocal album, and it was given to the Fame Monster, to Lady Gaga. Now, as soon as Lady Gaga took the stage, I was really enjoying, she's so happy. I can relate with how she feels, because I want a Grammy myself. I would like a few. Just speaking into an existence. And I was fine until all of a sudden, I just heard Whitney Houston's name come out of her mouth, and I was like, what? Like, she said that when she was writing this wave, she thought of Whitney Houston singing it. Well, for one, just to be honest, I don't know how, I can't picture Whitney Houston singing, I was born this way, hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know how Whitney would do it. If I sat back and thought about it, I probably could figure it out. But no. When she said that, I was just like, what? I was almost two through. I was like, oh my gosh. Not only did someone thank Whitney Houston at the Grammys, but it was Lady Gaga. What were any of you guys shocked when you heard Lady Gaga say Whitney Houston's name? I was so blown away. I did not know whether I was coming, or going. And then they gave Best Country Album to Need You Now, Lady Antebellum, okay? And then we have Sal Green and he performed Forget You with Gwyneth Paltrow and some Muppets. I was like, that whole performance for me was like a mixture of Lady Gaga and Katy Perry mashed together with Sesame Street. And that's kind of what we got. And a bit of Mardi Gras. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at. But I mean, it was a performance that you will remember. All the colors and puppets and stuff. The puppets were quite nice. They seemed to be a bit friendly, Katy Perry was good. I thought that she's had better performances. But to be honest with you, I think that all of the people that performed tonight on the Grammys have had better performances. But with that being said, the performances were good. Song of the Year, which was Need You Now. Then we have Rihanna. Rihanna comes out there on stage looking amazing, sounding amazing. Her voice it continues to get better, and it just makes me wonder, like, wow, I really want to know, like, how much more her voice will be able to grow. But anyway, she's on there singing Love the Way You Lie with Eminem. She sounds amazing. She does her little slow walk to the stage, and then Eminem comes on and performs, and so does what's your name? What's his name? What's Dr. Dre? But I mean, Eminem and Dr. Dre did an amazing performance, but when does Eminem ever give a bad performance? Then we got the award for Best New Artist. Hands down, I thought it was either going to be Justin Bieber or Drake. But then it wasn't Justin Bieber or Drake. It was some other girl that I have no idea who she is. Like, none. I've never heard this girl's music. I've never seen her face. I was just completely blown away. I was like, who is she? And where in the world does she come from? But I mean, congratulations to you, girl. I'm not hating on you. I just had no idea who you are. And apparently, being that you won Best New Artist, I need to go pay attention. I need to, give you some form of time of the day. Then we had Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand, I love me some Barbra Streisand, okay? She's something memories. Oh my gosh, you put Barbra Streisand on when you just need to chill out. Your house is clean, you're sipping on your wine and you're just relaxing and you just rocks like this. She just rocks. And Barbara just sings to you. And every now and again she'll hit a bit of a note and you'll be like, oh, Barbara, hey. Excuse me, Miss Streisand. Then we have Nicki Minaj and will.i.am. Nicki Minaj came out there in an animal print ensemble and a bit of The Bride of Frankenstein going on. from what I'm hearing, people are really not liking what she had on. I loved it. But then again, I love almost everything that Nicki Minaj does. Well, not everything. There are some things, her looks that I was not fond of, but I could appreciate. But I like this one. And I say, Nicki Minaj, you continue to do it, girl. You continue to do it, okay? Because I loved it. And she gave the award, let's not forget Will I Am. They gave the award for, what is it? What is it again? Oh, Best Rap Album was The Recovery. Eminem. Then we have Rihanna's second performance of What's My Name. I love that song, and for me to love that song that much and to have that performance, the performance really didn't give me anything. The performance was really something I, sadly to say, could have lived without. But because it really did not do anything for me. Nothing at all. She's performed that song so much better before. But either way, I appreciate the fact, Rihanna, that you threw up your leg, honey, and that you did your dance. Oh no, I love that. That you did your dance, girl. But I just think you had better performances of this song. Then we have Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, girl, you looked amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, and they presented the award for, what is it? Album of the Year? No, excuse me. Record of the Year, and it went to Lady Antebellum, and Album of the Year went to The Suburbs by Arcade Fire, or Arcades on Fire, or I'm not sure who they are either. I've never heard of them, so you guys can feel free to let me know who they are. But now that I'm all done with the notes, you guys, the Grammy Awards was amazing. I hope that I win a Grammy one day, and I will make sure I thank you guys. But anyway, I cannot wait to see the more things to come. Lady Gaga, I would like to say thank you, girl. Thank you for thanking Whitney Houston, honey, because you gave me life with that comment. And I didn't appreciate the fact that when you said that they started playing the music. Now, they wasn't playing the music because you said Whitney Houston. They was playing the music because you were running over your time. But, they could have let you finish, Let Whitney Houston get all of the props, alright? And a Grammy. But, hopefully she gets a Grammy for her next CD. But either way, you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Happy Valentine's Day. And I love you guys from the bottom to the top, the back to the front, every in and every out, every bit of every drop of my heart. And I love you guys so much. And I would like for you to click that subscribe button. Alright, click it and click the square so it goes to your email. Thumbs up, forward this on Twitter. Twitter.com/HR show is where mine is, so you can be my friend. So you can, follow me and tweet away. And then you can be my friend over on Facebook, facebook.com/HRS experience. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.